it is 7:30. I have got 10 minutes. So we are going to start this now. So I am here to let you know a few things about when you know it's time to replace your brushes. So this is a trash bash. So just think it is time to move on. It is time to let them go. So everybody thinks, number one, that brushes do not have a shelf life. Well, guess what? They do, especially if you have not cleaned them on a regular basis. So do you know that people who use makeup brushes on a daily basis should clean their brush every day and wash their brush once a week? So you're thinking, isn't that a little extreme? And when I say clean, this is cleaning them. This is just a spray. You're wiping the stuff off. It's not making a new color for you when you use another color on your eyeshadow or on your foundation. And washing them is when you literally have soap, antibacterial soap, and wash them clean. So I need you to know the difference. So when was the last time you actually washed your brushes? Ginger, if you're on there, I need to know your answer. And if you can't think about it, let me know, because it's kind of scary to think about the last time you actually washed them. So if you have washed your brush in the last 3 months, it's probably time to get rid of it. If you have washed it in the last week, you are doing good. But even if you wash them in a week, I'm going to tell you what, there are reasons that you still have to replace your brushes. So one of them is shedding. So I know you can't see this real well, but you see shedding is coming off. I had to go borrow some brushes from people, and I was very disappointed to find out some of my friends are not taking care of the brushes. The other thing is, do you see how fluffy this is? This is a misshapen brush. There's too much product that has gotten down at the bottom. And guess what? This brush has not been washed in a very long time. So what should it look like? Well, I'm going to show you really quick because I pulled a brand new one out. Okay, so a bit of shedding is normal, but when you start to get brush hairs on your face and you're having to pick them off, and you know what I'm talking about, you've done it, you've been guilty, because I have been guilty. It is time to switch out your brushes. This is the difference, guys. Do you see how much product is probably sitting in here with oil and all the stuff from the day that you've had? So guys, time to change that brush. The other thing is, if makeup is not blending well on your face, like you're having problems and you're just not getting that right look, that smoothness, that beautiful flawless finish, guess what? That means that you have too much product and it's uneven, there's patchiness, and probably bristles are missing. The next thing is if it doesn't have the original shape, like we were talking about, not the same shape. You see how pretty and smooth this is? Yeah, not the same shape at all. So, time to change your brush. The next thing is if it's stained with makeup. So, from what I understand, you see this brush right here? This brush used to be white tipped. This brush apparently is 3 years old, and as you can see, it's also shedding. It still has somewhat of its shape, but even the middle, it's not. But this is not white, guys. This is now stained, and it has not been cleaned. So guess what? It's time to ditch that brush. Okay, the next reason, oh, wait, let me show you one more. This one right here. So you see how this is just, you can see all the different separations of the bristles. That is product, that is oil, that is dirt, that is buildup. You don't want that. So time to ditch that brush. Now I couldn't find an example of the last one, but I will tell you, that it seems pretty easy and everybody thinks, oh, I just put glue on it, put back on my handle. If it separates from the handle and this part, or your brush cracks, that means water and debris, and even God forbid, but you know it's there. Guess what? Mold inside that, because wood is porous. And so you do not want to have that on your brush. So why are the other reasons that you want to? Well, let me tell you something. When I was researching this, oh my God, it was crazy. Do you know that you can get a staph infection, that you can get E. coli, that there is, if you keep this brush like upside down, so if you keep this brush upside down, you know what else happens? You can get salmonella water sitting inside of here because it's between glue and wood. Guys, this is not a healthy thing. So it's going to cause breakouts. It is going to cause your skin to have problems. So all that skincare that you're buying, all that Mary Kay that you're using to get better looking skin, it's out the door. So guess what? It is time to change your brushes. So we have one more thing. So you're thinking you're safe with your blending sponge. Okay, you have to wash your blending sponge, guys. You have to switch it out. Your blending sponge is probably, think about this. You're washing your dishes and you're using a sponge, right? Do you ever really think it's clean? I mean, how often do you throw it out? When you see it smells, guess what? The same thing happens to your brushes and your blending sponge. So your blending sponge should be thrown out after 3 months, and people go, but it's not stained. It still looks good. Guess what, guys? Deep inside, I want you to Google something. And oh my God, I was so disgusted. So her name is Stevie Miller. Google Stevie Miller and her makeup sponge. I'm just telling you, it's gross. So you guys need to just get over that. If you take really good care, again, if you take really good care of your brushes should be great for at least a year or two. They have a shelf life. I'm telling you, a shelf life of 2 years. You shouldn't keep your brushes past that. Other than that, guys, if you have not washed them, if you have not done anything, if you have not used this on a daily basis, guess what? It is time to trash your brush. So I'm going to tell you that we have some incredible deals so that you know this. So here we go. If you trash one brush and let your consultant know, she will give you, I believe it's a 10%. I'm not sure. I know what it was, but I forgot. So Ginger, you can, if you will post that in the chat, or I can post it in the chat also. I'm going to look it up real quick. So guys, I'm looking down for just a second. So
I got you covered.
Gotcha. If you trash one brush, it's 10% off. If you trash 2 brushes, you get 15% off your 2 Mary Kay brushes. If you trash 3 or more brushes, you get 20% off of your new Mary Kay brushes. But I'm going to tell you something. I really believe in this. So anybody who buys a brand new brush set from your consultant and you get your 20% off, is going to go into a drawing. I am having a drawing and I personally am going to take care of it. So we'll do a live and I can tell you what we're going to do. I will include this. I will send this personally out to you. We'll do a drawing. We'll do it here, Facebook Live, and you can get this brush cleaner for free. So you've got 24 hours to talk to your consultant and order your brushes, and she will send me a message saying, I want that. So any questions, anybody? Because guess what? I am right at my 10 minutes. What can I do for you? Anybody have any questions? And don't you really, Stevie Miller, blender sponge. Google that. It is so gross. You will never have a dirty brush again. So again, if you guys get with your consultants and you buy a complete brush set and you get your 20% off from your consultant, she is going to send me a message, 24 hours, brush cleaner from me. Okay, guys, you guys have a great night, and this is why you should trash your brushes. Good night.